away, or we just try to go without my gun. Shit. Would she really leave already? I thought she stayed for like a while. Oh no, there she is.
Put your hands where I can see them.
The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself and then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands.
Oh my god, her
Right
shirt.
now. Show me your hands. Right now.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights.
I should have saved before we did this, but whatever, it's fine.
A flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Interesting.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
It's just a standard flashlight, ma'am. Calm down. No, the terror is mine. I collected it. Easy, ma'am. Take it easy. Raise your hands. Wait, wait, what should we do, Kim?
This is bad. Getting your weapon back is the priority. We can't have an unhinged civilian running around with a gun.
Comply, or I will light you the fuck up.
Raise my hands.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Fear under threat! Fear under threat!
Her eyes fill with terror.
Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground!
I wasn't taking anything out of my pocket. Man, we just want to talk to you.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina, and rectum.
All right.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon. Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's the goddamn police shitbag. Out the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs? Magnesium, Dramamine, maybe even speed. My God, she has speed on her. What else?
We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon.
Officer in need of assistance. Suspect alert. Get on the ground.
Her eyes darting between me and Kim.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
The lieutenant is trying to maintain eye
Doesn't
contact.
want to hurt her. This is flight or fight. Do or die.
Let's just talk, all right?
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Big red key. Big red key.
Says snaps at
Big
you.
red key. That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
Are you on drugs?
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
The megaphone makes her voice almost painfully
I
metallic.
don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Lieutenant whispers, "You're not the police. We are the
Back
police."
up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
She lowers the megaphone halfway, but then immediately raises it up and
Yeah.
screams.
Back her up. Right up against those boxes and do some sexy.
What the fuck?
Stop. For the love of God. Don't listen to your glands right now. Listen to me. The lady asked if you're the backup.
Back up. There's nothing to back up. Nowhere to back down. The terrible finale is upon us. Lieutenant W. Freighter Harry Dubois, 41st Precinct. This is my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi from the 57th.
No. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth. Aggravated assault. Man down. Officers in pursuit.
Suddenly, she raises the megaphone and
What's the
screams.
situation, officer?
The lieutenant hesitates, addressing the woman.
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer.
She screams at the megaphone. Red and blue lights illuminate the spit flying
Does she
everywhere.
not believe you two are actually police officers?
Wait, what if she's right and I actually am an imposter?
Now, it's not the time.
We really are cops. Look, white rectangles. We really are cops. Look at my badge. Hey, look, we are.
License and registration. License and registration. Come in dispatch. Sector. Azimuth.
She repeatedly bashes the megaphone against her head and screams into the bloody
It's not a
mouthpiece.
code. Just disjointed words. She's losing it. One twitch and there will be blood. She's frantic.
Yeah, no, that wasn't
confused,
happening.
teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights. Like when he had the hanged man in his sights. You're a dead man.
Now I know myself. I'm gonna fail. Gun, I'm coming. No gun is worth this risk. Yeah.
Confined quarters, assailant coming at me. Split-second decision. Fire at will.
Like that's the end result is that the gun isn't worth me or Kim dying.
God, I almost blew her head off.
Lieutenant exhales loudly and uses his offhand to wipe his forehead.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real.
The old woman looks at the treacherous weapon.
Police guns always have bullets. What is
Wow.
this? Why did you sell me this?
The gun lands on the wooden planks and tears run down her scratched cheeks.
Grab the gun right now. This might be your only chance.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the
No
gun.
one ever cares anymore.
Oh.
Why would they treat me like this?
Her voice is growing fainter as she rocks back and forth slowly.
This linden-headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt. Tired of walking the desert.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't want to feel or think anymore.
Oh, whoa. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Lieutenant holsters his pistol.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
What do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
The lieutenant replies, inspecting the catatonic woman standing in the dark. But why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
He lowers his voice. Nah, neurodegenerative disease. Yes, this is what happens when you listen to too many cop shows on the radio. You're probably right, not loneliness. Neurodegenerative disease?
Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we going to do with her?
I'm very sorry that this is how life turned
Her
out for you.
scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
That's so sad. What should we just
I
arrest
don't
her?
think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without a gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Pages know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Wait, I was really hoping I can give her one of those station call slips. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, Titus sounds like the man for the job. I don't want to endorse the Hardy Boys' self-inflated sense of self-worth. They're not cops. We are. Nah, Titus sounds like the man for the
Then
job.
we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late, and they might have already gone home. But I think we are done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
As you turn to leave, the faintest of voices comes from the woman. She mutters. It seems like a reflex, a half-remembered sentence.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
What?
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there, too. You're thinking of taking them. Do
Shake
the
her
old
shoulder.
woman doesn't react to your touch.
Pick up the RCM
She
cap?
doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
Maybe, probably. You know me. Mine? No, it's ours. The RCM's. I think so. Maybe. You know
It's
me.
your hat.
The lieutenant nods. Confiscate the narcotics.
You
Wink.
take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed as evidence, obviously.
You might not want to take those. You seem to have a slight problem.
The lieutenant states
Listen to
firmly.
him for once.
Fine, you take them then.
Thank you. I'm doing this to help you. We need to focus on the case.
He pockets the drugs. Leave her be. Okay, so they may have noticed. He may have noticed that I've been using the pyrrolidon a little bit. Equip this when times are most dire. Villiers pepperbox pistol, 9mm, a 3-shot revolving barrel. Villiers La Ciel pepperbox, typically assigned to officers of the RCM upon reaching the rank of sergeant. The butt of the gun is worn, and the engraving on the side reads "Sunrise Parabellum." This is your gun, no doubt about it. Yeah, Sunrise Parabellum is supposed to be the counterpoint to Tequila Sunset, which is often used as the nickname for Kim. All right. +1 authority because of member of organization. The cap is sturdy and comfortable and seems to retain its form very well. It fits perfectly. The inside of it smells like cheap tobacco and typewriter ink. It feels familiar somehow. Perhaps it too is yours, although how the pigs got it is a mystery. Nah, that's too. That's too tooly. Did that say a pepper box gun? It did. Yeah. Okay, we need to go talk to Titus. If we talk to Titus, also we can drop Kim off for the night. Or actually, no, that because we have to drop him off at but an I go to my bed. Let's see. I bet Titus has already left. We'll have to go in the morning. Oh no, they haven't. We're good.
The Copper NATO is back. What do you want?
There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
The big man laughs, nearly spitting out his
You're
beer.
local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Lieutenant looks Titus in the eye.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep, her.
God.
Huh.
Poor lady. Don't worry.
Oh.
We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Oh.
Hey, wasn't Everett's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her
Because to find my gun.
finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, pig.
Titus gives him a beer salute and turns to you. She had my gun.
You're fucking with me. Your gun. She had your fucking gun.
The big man slams his beer under the table.
Sure did, boss. Heard him loud and clear. The pigs lost his gun to the pigs.
The rat man's face twisted with a smile.
At least I can see you got it back. If you have any questions.
He waves in circles, still searching for words. The big man staring at you, still stunned, too stunned to even drink his beer. What's her name? Her real name?
Auntie LaPlante. We always called her. Something LaPlante.
He takes off his cap and scratches his head.
Marianne, amigo.
He says, pouring himself another drink. Marianne, amigo, LaPlante.
Fuck you, pig.
Ha!
What the fuck you are playing at, huh?
Easy, Al. Don't let him get to you. Have one for Auntie LaPlante, huh?
The man says
Don't
soothingly.
disrespect Miss LaPlante, Copper. She's good people. We all get a little crazy sometimes.
The big man finishes off a can. Who was she?
Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off. But still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then.
How'd she get like this?
Yet wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
He furrows his brow in
No
thought.
fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
The tattooed man shouts. Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that? More like who wouldn't? Cool uniforms, fast machines, packing heat. Sign me up. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir. I can't but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto. I'm sorry. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir.
Respectable professions don't shoot kids, Cerdo. They don't beat confessions out of prisoners.
He stands, hands wrapped around tight around the back of his chair.
Easy there, Al. Sit down. We got one of our own to take care of. So let's not get worked up.
He turns to the tattooed man who is taking heaving breaths. Where'd she get all her cop
Dunno.
gear?
She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Titus says,
Police
shrugging.
paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Thanks for helping me out with this one, Titus.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Raise this glass and toast. I'm gonna take off now. Well, that was cute. So we got a skill point. I kind of want to just put it in logic or conceptualization. I'm gonna put it in logic because I want to be able to talk to Suna. Okay, so we can go talk to Suna again. So finding all the armor pieces, we got one more to go. We got to add more beauty to the wall, which we got to talk to Cindy. We got to find a working armor piece, a working murder weapon. When Kim's not with us, we got to talk to Claze, which means we have to drop off Kim like right now. Ask Ruby about the village. We have to find Ruby, determine the shot, which is Boardwalk Island and Land's End, and then offer figurines. And that's it. All right. Well, shit. Unless we can get rid of Claze. Okay, so Kim. We need to talk to Claze another night, I guess. We won't be able to do that now because of Kim. Then yeah, it's time for main plot.
Does Kuno care? Kuno.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I said time for main plot, then walk directly to Kuno. We don't need to talk to Kuno. Am I allowed to fast travel? Does the game deserve? Yeah, all right. Now the question is, can I travel to the Fisherman Shack, drop Kim off, and then go back to Claze in under 10 minutes?
It's getting late.
Good
Good night,
night,
Kim.
Otis.
All right, then we leave. Oh, I think we can. Kuno is the main plot pig. That's just true, actually. Okay, let's see if we can go talk to Claze. Otherwise, there's not really much for us to do between here and finding Ruby, but I wanted to sleep for one more night before we went and did that. We missed a few things. Like, we're not going to be able to do one of the political quests because I turned them basically all down. We missed apparently getting Gary the crypto fascist to send me a pie, which is incredible. Turn that off. Do I want to eat some? Yeah, I guess there's not really a. Actually, you know what? I am gonna eat that because it just permanently raises stats because of a bug. Might as well. All right, what was that we were talking about?
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
She leans back against the railing. I just found your buoy. It was empty, just seawater.
Oh.
Her eyes widen. Did you take the documents?
No, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
Perhaps the people who are after you took it. I have the strange feeling that it was an undiscovered cryptid that took your documents. I'll file this under theft of some kind. It was a cryptid who took your documents.
Cryptid? Of course. That must be it. Thank you. I feel better already.
She takes a drag of her cigarette, warm amusement in her eyes.
Now that I think about it, you mentioned seawater. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
She waves her
The
cigarette.
words, washed away, sound distant and strange suddenly. Somewhere far away, a dog barks.
Okay, now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
She pours herself some more
The
coffee.
date of your re-entry into the fossil record.
Thank you, conceptualization. Yes, before I emerged like Paleolithic megafauna. It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sounds of a motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom, and darkness. Did you hear something Sunday night from my room? Yes, before I emerged like Paleolithic megafauna.
Wow. That's some creation myth stuff right there.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
She arches her eyebrows, waiting for it to connect with you.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa.
Ha!
The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
She says, half singing.
Then, doesn't life get hard because we go on?
Yeah, we go on, all right. It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? Maybe we should stop going on then. Doesn't the going on cause the getting harder part?
I think you might have come to the same conclusion last night. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat.
Huh.
That went on for quite a while. Some of that time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this, showing her the empty case of the smallest church in St.
Yes.
Sands?
There was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What
that
else?
it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself is very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir.
Oh,
It was
God.
hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry. When you say wounded boar, do you mean that in, like, when you say wounded, do you mean that in like a cool way? Like a wild beast?
Yes, it was very cool.
It's
Cool.
impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Thank you, Rhetoric. Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything
There
else?
was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore.
God, I love that line.
I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it. No
Thank you.
problem, sir.
She feeds herself another cigarette. I'm actually okay. So we have her. We have. Why do I feel like you've won here? And let's get back to those lies you told. I'm gonna save that for when we have Kim with us. Because I feel like I'm better off doing that with Kim.
2 neon lit shapes, a man and a woman having sex. A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth.
So the shot could have come from somewhere further out.
It is possible that it came from B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime, Land's End, or B triple prime, the islet. You can't know for sure until you investigate those locations. The lieutenant would probably agree that in this.
Yeah. Okay. So it's good to know that that just confirms what I need to do. I'm not allowed to fast travel from in here. So it is like now. Granted, so we can keep playing basically until like 2 in the morning, and then the game's clock actually freezes. But there are extremely few NPCs that are available at that point in time in the night. But one of them is Lillian. So I would like for us to go try to get a date. I think we're at that point. Worst case, I might just save and quit. Try to get that because it's one of the last things we have. Because like, look at this list. We have like nothing to do. This is actually quite impressive for me. When I first played through, I had a lot to do. So we can talk to Suna, but I'd rather do that with Kim because I'd want to introduce Kim to the existential dread of potentially having a 2mm hole in the universe. But what is the check for talking to Lillian? Empathy or suggestion? Okay, I don't think I have anything that's plus suggestion. Oh, I do. I have a terrible coat. Okay. Then I can just make sure I don't have any minus suggestion stuff. Like that awful hat. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah. What do we have going on with White Morning? What does White Morning do? -1 authority. We have what's -2 suggestioning? Oh, the Wompty Dumpty Center. I'll just save right here. We might just do a little, just a little bit of cheating. I haven't cheated like this entire playthrough. I'll let a little bit of cheating. If it gets me a date and a
the
cool
sea's gonna calm
sword.
down soon. I can feel it.
Oh
window's turning
no, we're not
southeast.
even gonna cheat because it's gonna
What's on
take
your mind,
forever.
officer?
To get the drink on, it would be unimaginable for a human female to have sex with a man without alcohol as the master of ceremonies to guide them.
Since the dawn of mankind, our goal is watch over the procreation of our
Now,
spirits.
there's a whole shipment of big words. May mankind be plentiful, I guess. Can I get back to my nets now?
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
Okay. That almost makes me feel like I should be drunk to try to ask her out. Which is honestly kind of worse in my mind. But I don't have anything that gives me plus psych, and I don't want to keep pushing her if I'm not going to be able to get it. So we're just gonna we might just not be able to go on a date with Lily in this playthrough. But that's fine. Okay, so let's go see if we can encyclopedia check our face. And I think that's really like actually, yeah, I guess we can just take a look around, but there's not really anything else for us to talk to at the moment.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Yeah, you don't have anything else for us because we already talked about everything for Ruby. Yeah, we already talked to all the drunks about everything. Yeah, it is just go to bed, go get Kim, and then go do the end of the game.
It's getting...
Or not the end of the game, but the climax. Okay, let's try to encyclopedia
An
check
old
our
mirror
face.
hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long ago was it?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Anything else, like who I am? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click,
The
click.
click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because unlike
I was about to say.
Lamillion, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
Does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestration? Ostentatious orchestrations?
Not really. Oh, must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
I guess that's it
doesn't
then.
have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let the mirror be for now. What just came up? Guillaume Lamillion. Whatever happened to Guillaume Lamillion, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the whatever happened to beguiled the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering? New lines of some starlit boy did new some 20 years ago. Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Rochelle West. Ah, I like the idea that I'm trying to make myself a disco star. So I'm gonna save. I want to see if choosing to try to get rid of the expression makes it go away, or if I can
see the reflection of
choose.
your face. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag.
Oh no!
A sad old man looks back at
Look at this. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. I don't want the icon to look at me as sad. Okay. Yeah, put it back. Put it back.
On the table, you see a bowl of water.
Let's see if I can
Alright,
shave.
Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
This isn't sharp enough. Scrape harder.
Stop, for crying out loud. You're gonna cut your own throat. There's no way to salvage this.
I need to shave the
Your hand
chops.
refuses to move another millimeter. A small trickle of blood runs down your cheek.
Okay. Now we sleep.
The bed is comfortable.
Yeah, no, we were never getting rid.
The
Well,
place
never getting
feels
rid of the expression.
almost like home now. Quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
Oh, no more dreams?
It's easier this time.
Oh,
Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow. Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to the bottom of the sea until there's suddenly light.
This respite, you've earned it, brother. Bask in the darkness. Let it swallow you up and swivel you around while you forget everything you've managed to remember.
but I've been bad. I haven't earned this.
No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for you if you don't mind. As long as we can. Spin it like black yarn.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you, darkness. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Harry boy. You earned it.
Fall into a deep and uninterrupted
After
sleep.
centuries of darkness, the alarm rings. But what's this? You actually feel rested.
We went to bed
There's
before
no
midnight.
time to cuddle with your pillow, however, or as much as shiver from the cold. The world awaits.
Oh, I love that volition. Open your eyes. Do more. Another day awaits. Come on, Harry. It's time to go inspect the Feld building. You got your gun, buddy. We've done like all the tasks. We're doing good. We're doing real good. Actually, to put the flashlight away, it's morning. We don't need flashlights on. I want guns on, actually. Just because gun and tear bag. There we go. And I want my encyclopedia glasses back on. And I want my composure pants instead of the found pants. I look rad, actually. The only thing is, like, I'm doing the conceptualization coat. What other options for codes do we really have? We don't want the nationalists. Do we want fuck the world? Do we want fuck the world? Fuck the world's a good vibe. I know, I actually really like the conceptualization code. Oh, whoa, hello. Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle.
Holding
Nice.
the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
I think my hand recognizes
It
it.
reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect. hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The
Huh.
sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. This gun, Sunrise Parabellum, will be the
Love
only
that name.
thing standing between you and the all-consuming nothingness that threatens to eat the world. Sheathe it and wait, Herald. It won't be long
Herald.
now.
I like that my commitment to spreading the word of the end of the world has come to fruition. Hello.
Yes?
Okay, so first we're gonna go check some of the points that we need for the looking at the angle of the gunshot, which is really, I think, the only one that we can look at is the boardwalk. And then from there, it's just going to the Feld building, because we don't have anything else to do. Like, the only thing that we can really go do is we can go try the red check with Cindy, which I think that does go away if the tribunal starts. Not 100% sure. Fuck the world carries an unpleasant aggression when you are carrying a gun. That's fair. The gun doesn't even have bullets. I probably don't need to carry the gun as much as I feel cool. Okay, we'll carry this. That look cool with our weird pry bar. That's just straight up from Blaze Blue. So one of them was the boardwalk, right? Okay, so it's not going to show up as a prompt though. Interesting. That's the trash can full of tear. It's gonna tell me not to look through it. I said guilty gear. I said Blaze Blue, not guilty gear. God damn it. I picked the wrong option in the dialogue tree. Son of a bitch. Hey, Trent, do you have anything new to say, actually?
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
He nods to you, smile. I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
He pats his son's head.
You haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
All right.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Step closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Feld Electrical. You only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Why do I feel like I know this
Indeed,
place?
somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You felt it before when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
Yeah, I'm adding shivers to the shoulder of one of my Disco Elysium jacket that I'm working on. Could Ruby be in there?
She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
Found the empty trapped, heard Lena's true story, reconstructed the execution, made that awful call, confronted the pigs, established a nightclub, discovered an anomaly, death notification. Found the jacket. So I'm gonna leave real quick. Because that is progress. I just want to go see something real quick. Because I think that leads us to Ruby. But once Ruby's thing starts, we're on the ascent into the point where I don't get to like, stop. So I want to go see how close we are to explaining our vision to Cindy. Because I would like to do that because I'm pretty sure we don't have the opportunity to do that after this. Is it really not gonna let me fast travel? Like, it's so weird that it just, like, the fast travel is just, like, sometimes. You know? This might be one where we kind of do a little bit of a save and quit. Not because I want to, because I've never gotten to paint the wall and I want to, so fuck off. I'm an art cop, I gotta art. Okay, let's slap a save. Well, not that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's fine. What is the check?
Officers. Have you
Okay,
come
so
to
it is conceptualization. Wait, hold on. There was another thing.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I found some drugs in the coal room. Yours?
They just might be. Rough stuff. If you take the ride, you'd be wise to buckle your little pig belly up.
Her neurons must be on fire. The heat creating waves and ripples in all she sees. Above all, in her painting.
Does it make you see everything all art-like?
You really think I need to be high to see the world as art? Poor unimaginative piggy. How I wouldn't want to have your peepers.
To hell with the art part, man. It's all about the high, anyway.
Okay, so we need conceptualization. Goodbye, Cindy. Let's see. What do we have that gives plus conceptualization? Oh, the stupid jacket. Or the stupid shirt. Actually, that shirt with that jacket actually looks pretty good. I won't lie. And we need to do plus intellect options then. Pardon me if we save and quit for this one. I'll accept the minus on the chat effect, but all right, quick save now.
Hello again, officers.
Watch me land it after apologizing multiple times.
They do say the painter always paints his...
Okay, no, we don't want to do that. We literally cannot fail this one.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire...
They do say...
Actually, I want to see the failure. I'm gonna paint a self-portrait, but sort of, you know, from the inside to show people what it's like.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, piggo.
What if I have some interpretive dance?
I think everyone would rather you didn't.
Stop belittling me, Cindy.
Stop quivering like jello. Then you won't get fucked.
Wow.
That would mean he doesn't say every pathetic thing.
Wow, thank you, Volition. Thank you. Okay, I won't do that. Just give me some paint and a brush. I need to be smart.
You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead, then.
Okay, so she still gives it to you if you fail. She just gives you shit. I want to see what happens if I get it then. Because now I want to see what the not shit option is.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire...
You don't have the skills to execute something like this in practice. But, oh boy, the idea's going to blow her fucking mind.
Okay, I love the conceptualization is even like, you can't do this. I'm gonna create a highly detailed skeleton of an ancient bird that went extinct 100 million years ago.
She squints her eyes.
And then I'm going to paint it red using heavy fuel oil. And then I'm going to fucking light it on fire.
On fire.
It's the Phoenix, get it? What do you say?
I say, sod off. You don't have the technical skills to do that.
But I thought you liked my idea. What's your problem? I'm sorry. Was it the image offensive? Did you survive an avian attack as a child?
I like your idea. Should have thought of it myself. I don't need this kind of competition in my neighborhood.
It was too strong. But Cindy, art is bigger than either of us.
Then get your brush from fucking art.
Oops, my apologies. I guess I was trying too hard.
Thanks, conceptualization.
You're a police officer and a grown-up. Why are you trying to impress her?
Wow! You literally aren't allowed to do it if you pass! That's even better!
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
They do say the painter always...
Man, that's lame.
It's great.
That's so much better! That went way better than I would have expected.
That's
all
pretty
right.
fucked up. Even
Stop
for
belittling me,
you.
Sydney.
Stop quivering like jello. Then you won't get fucked.
That would mean he doesn't say every pathetic thing.
God damn it, Volition! I can't believe I'm getting tag teamed by my own head. Okay, what if I add some dance? Okay, I won't do that. Just give me pain.
Sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portrait.
Wow.
Sure, anytime. Us shit artists have to help one another.
Oh my god, I love
Besides,
Cindy.
I was out of fuel oil anyway.
That's the best.
The right idea is not coming to her. It's excruciating.
That's true, though. That is really true. Before I started and got this piece actually going, not having an idea of what you want to do, but knowing you need to make something, is a type of pain that there isn't a term
what you've
for.
Got in that fuel canister you scavenged from your canal. Red dyed heavy fuel oil, paint, and the brush. You're ready to do this.
So I didn't. Okay. So I didn't want to sell that because that lets me paint. A paintbrush belonging to Cindy the Skull, an aspiring artist. Its bristles smell nauseatingly of heavy fuel oil. Specks of red, orange, and green paint cover the aluminium ferrule. Wow, it's really cool to have that be better because of failure.